Hey guys, I hope you're good. This is Max from MHS Prod and today we will do a new tutorial about Fusion 360 and Cinema 4D for motion design. This is a beginner tutorial. I hope people will learn something, and I need to tell that it's made for the people that are kind of new to Fusion 360. So what we're gonna learn today? We will learn to do some fun patterns in Fusion 360, and we will see how to export and import it into Cinema 4D. We will also play with this pattern and see what we can do with the cloner option to do a little animation like this, transformation option to do some MoGraph stuff. So this is really nice. Before starting this tutorial, I need to thanks a bit my friend the French Monkey and Observer Doel, because when I went in Greece, they show me Fusion 360. I didn't watched tutorials, or very few, about Fusion. Doel showed me how to do stuff into it, and I do some experiments. So I hope that I will be clear enough. Our asset will be very simple, but we will learn how to play for the first time in Fusion and make this kind of random asset to do motion design. This tutorial is designed to show you the tools more than a real object or a useful object. So this is really Fusion 360 for motion design and not design. You have Travis Davids and a lot of great people doing real Fusion 360. So check this guy if you want to really learn about modeling. Today I will show you a few tips. Just before starting, feel free to join our Facebook group. It's called Motion Designers Community. You can talk with people, share 2D motion graphics, 3D motion graphics, and it's really nice. I love the community there. We also have a Discord. Every link is under description. You can share your work, ask critique, inspiration, talk about computer setup. So if you guys want to join the community, be sure to be cool and check the links. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and watch. I do English and French tutorials, so you need to check in the upper right if it's in English or French. I'm French, so you probably heard my accent, and I will try my best to be clear, but I will probably make some mistakes. So I apologize for this and hope that you will enjoy and understand everything. We are now ready to play. So just before jumping into Fusion 360, I will show you that you can create nice forms with the nice tool called Spline Mask. You can create, for example, several spline, set different size, and if you put them into Spline Mask, you will be able to do some cool operation. You can extrude this. You will have the ability and capability of adding fillets, and you can add more and more spline to design great things. And as you see, this is really cool. So if you want to just create simple shapes, you can just deal with this. It's really nice, but we are going to be very limited if we want to add other parts or do solid and serious Boolean operation. So that's why I tried Fusion, and it's really nice because it's kind of designed for this. So I assume that you never used this software, so I will show you a bit how it works. So there you have your different files. Here you have your different layouts. Most of the time you stay into model, and today we will only stay into model. Here you have all your different tools. So you have the sketch tools, you have the create tools, modify tool, and we will see also the construct tool to set different offset plane. Here you have your main view. You have the little box here to navigate in the scene, and you can use your mouse. And here you have all your files. You will see that you have your sketch, your bodies, and everything. So you will have everything there. And here you have the timeline, and the timeline is like in ZBrush. You can go back in the timeline and modify things. And the really nice thing about Fusion 360 versus ZBrush or versus any kind of software is that in CAD modeling you can sometimes modify something back 3 or 4 operation, and everything after will modify. So it's very powerful. So let's start and create a fun shape that we will import into Cinema 4D. You can follow along this tutorial. I will be a bit slow. So if you do not have Fusion, please go on the Autodesk website and download it. Fusion 360 is free if you are a student, an educator, or if you are an independent with low money. I don't know the English word for that, but Fusion 360 is kind of free for everybody that's not making many money. So let's start as soon as you have the software, and we'll jump into design. I will also use MOI, Moments of Inspiration, to export my mesh. So at the moment, maybe pause the video, and when we will be into the MOI part, and go check the Moments of Inspiration. So let's start and be serious right now. I will start, and I will go into my sketch menu, and I will take the rectangle, 2-point rectangle. As you see, I have maybe different icon that you have. It's really simple because you can add with this small icon an icon to the toolbar. Like now I have this, and I can just click on the cross to remove it. So if you see that you're using quite often the same tool, just go there and click there. And as you see, Fusion is really clear. Like if I go there, extrude, revolve, sweep, loft, I always have a little image and explanation, so it's not really hard to get lost. The harder part is just to go inside and have real ideas about design, because what I'm gonna do today is just shit, you know. It's just for motion design and kind of abstract things. But if you're more serious, you can design really great things. So you need to have designer skills and not too much technical skill. It's really simple to understand. So let's take the 2-point rectangle and go there, and let's create a simple rectangle like this. And now we will play with the different tool and create different shapes. I will go into my sketch menu, and I will take the circumscribed polygon. I love to speak English. And I will create a circumscribed polygon. Go where you want and click OK. I will also take the line tool, and I will create another shape. So just have fun and create different shape. And as soon as I'm happy with these shapes, I will take the fillet. You can go inside sketch, and you will have the fillet just right there. And I will click. As you see, I'm able to modify the fillet radius, and I can also set by myself values there. So it's really easy to set things. So I will add little fillets to my drawing. I will now take the 2-point rectangle. I will zoom a bit inside the design, and I will show you a few tools. These are like the cloners, and it's really nice. So let's go, for example, there. Yes, there. And create a shape of the size that you want, maybe this. You can click on rectangular pattern, and now you need to select object. So I will select my different faces, and I will use this little arrow, and I can change in quantity the quantity. So really useful, really nice. Then I click OK. If I want to duplicate this, there are several possibilities, but I will use, for example, the mirror option. So I will use a line, draw a line, because in Fusion 360 we need to draw sometimes guides to use different tools. Like for split body, you need to have a body or a tool to split, like this line, or to do mirror in the sketch option. You can do mirror in this and use a plane, but for this I will select the center drawing. So hit OK. Go into mirror, select the object that you want to mirror. I just need to click. No control click, no shift click. If I click or misclick something, just click again on it, and not the point, only the edges. Okay, 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 not the point, the edge. Mirror line, select, okay. So I will show you some tools. Sometimes there are more clever ways to do this operation. Like I can only work on one part, and at the end I can do mirror on everything. But I will stay at the moment with this to show you few tools, and then I hope you will love this software and learn more about it. Let's click OK, and I will design new things. I will go here. Let's take the line tool and design something ugly like this. Okay, and I will duplicate this. As you see, I just need to select this three edge and click on the center line. So mirror, select these three objects and select the mirror line. That's the same line, okay? And now I have mirrored my design. One thing that you should know in Fusion is that when you create a design, the different part of the design are merging, and you use can use the trim with T to delete part. I can have this or just delete this. So it's really simple to do complex design with multiple forms. So select a cycle, play with shape, just have fun, guys. Just try the tools and try to create a form. Today we are just learning the tools, so we are not really focusing on the design, because we want to do something just abstract and random. But in the future, you need to focus on design, because design is really important. But at the moment, you just need to focus on learning the different tools and have fun. Select the mirror line. I'm happy with this, and I will show you the trim option with a new drawing. For example, I will do this, and this, and there I will do something else. As you see, I have a little symmetry. Wow, this shape is really ugly. Okay. I will design a smaller part. Sorry about that. Just design something that you like. You need to be proud of your design. Okay, and now I can mirror this. Mirror, just select the different parts. Oh, it's not symmetrical, it's a bit horrible, but that's okay. You can play with the values that you have to make something symmetrical, but yeah, I just want to show you trim because I just talk about it. Trim this, trim this. As you see, I've changed my design. And right now I can go here and select extrude, and I'm able to extrude this. And as you see, is very clever about the Boolean operation, you know. Just need to select the face and select the distance, and that's really nice. You can create a new body, join, cut, so I will create a new body. And now I can play with the fillet option, like I can select this, and play adding value like this. And I can also add another value somewhere else, like 0.5 there, but that's ugly, so okay. And just need to select the fillet here, and you can select the fillet you want everywhere. So that's really useful and really nice to create. As you see, I have a lot of face to select, so sometimes you really need to focus on just one part and duplicate or mirror. And with the mirror tool, you can not only duplicate sketch, you can duplicate bodies, you can duplicate components, you can duplicate features. Like you can only duplicate like a bevel or something like this. So it's really powerful. I just show this to you, but we will do it after I will recut my mesh, because I will do more complex Boolean operation. So okay, I forgot one. And as you see, it's cool. I'm happy with this, and I can cut this into two with the split body. So I can draw again a line. I can reselect a line. So as you see, always I select my work plane. Okay, right click OK, and I click split body, select my body, select my splitting tool, and right now I have two bodies. So I can only focus on one body, and then I will be able to duplicate it. One thing that I really love is all these panel loops. If you use ZBrush, you know what a panel loops is. You can easily fillet this, and when you will duplicate it will create a nice thing. You can select this setback type of bevel. In this case it's not important, but on more complex shape it's sometimes better to have this type of fillet, because it's better about shading. Okay, and now I will add a new thing. I will show you the construction plane. So if I create for example a circle right there, you will see that it's under my sketch. So I don't want this. I want to create things on my object. So I will hide my sketch, and I will construct an offset plane. Just select the face, and you have the offset plane. And you will be able now, when you design, to select the different work plane, but also this offset plane. And when I will create something on this, like I want to create, for example, something there, you will see that it's on the top. And then it's just playing with the different option, extrude, and you have nice things also like the revolve option, but you also have this into Cinema 4D, so 2 millimeters, -2, and -1 maybe, -0.5. Sorry, I'm just too much thinking too much. And I will show you also the offset, sketch, offset. And the offset is nice. It's like extrude, inner extrude in C4D. It's okay. Extrude. And now I can extrude this here. And I'm able to fillet this like this. Oh, okay. Fillet this because I want a different fillet. It's okay, and you can redesign things there. And that's the power of Fusion. Like all this shape, you kind of create it quite easily with the Cinema 4D spline mask, but as soon as you deal with complex Boolean operation and stuff, that's the real power of Fusion. Now I will just add few features left. I will select my construction plane. If something disappears, just check there and hit the bulb light, the light bulb, and I will just add this rectangular pattern just to show you how it works. Okay, as you see, it's just for the fun. I'm not making really serious things. Extrude 0.5. I'm okay. As you see, I'm also able to create new components, like when I extrude, I'm able to join, to cut, to intersect, and also create new bodies. It can be helpful if you want to do multiple texture sets or stuff. So really important. Think about this. We will continue, and I will click on join, okay, and add a fillet around this. Really easy. Okay, you can still continue to add details and stuff and things, but I will duplicate this. I will offset a bit the thing. So I will select my body, enter M to have the move tool. You also have the move tool under the modify, and I will duplicate it 0.1 to have a little bit of offset. Right now I will click on mirror, and under the pattern type I will hit bodies, and I select the mirror plane. So I will select the Y plane, okay, and right now I have my shape. You can continue to add details, do things. So today was a very basic tutorial to show you how to use the basic tool of Fusion. If you want to design weapons or stuff, check on the internet. You have much things, and the only thing, if you want to design real object, practice and use references. Now I want to export. So I will use moments of inspiration. It's called Moi. So I will use Moi to export my my mesh. Moi is a really nice software, and you can import EGS files and export an objet, because I think you can export objet with Fusion, but it's not that cool. So I will go under File, I will export, I will EGS, and I will call this English, because I've already made this tutorial in French. So I will save, and I will have my my file. I will import it. I will go into File, Import, and I will go there. Type EGS English, and I have my shape. I'm really happy. I have my superb shape, and I want to export this. File, Export, Wavefront Object, English Jits. Okay. And now I can select different methods. I can n-gons, quad, triangles. I can select quad and triangles and do a few adjustments. Just read and you will see what it's doing. I can divide and add some quadrangles. It's better for texturing or stuff like this. So I can divide, for example, larger than 7, and I can select curved, plane, or all. As you see, I have now a few quads happening on the plane. That's nice. And I can also avoid smaller than some parts, like as you see, is making something more clean about this. Wow, I've misclick. So I will do it again. 0.5, for example, and that's nice. Okay, and I have my object. I will go inside C4D and I will merge my objects. Okay, you're the bad one. Why it's taking so much time? Oh, okay. What? I think the I have a small bug. Yes, this small window was like, no, don't open me. Okay. So you have this window. Just click OK, and you have your tool. Do the few adjustments you want. As you see, I have my different bodies, so really nice. I have 2 bodies, so really cool. And the mesh is insanely clean. Come on, look at the bevels. Amazing, man. So for motion design, this is really cool. I will launch Octane just to show you what we can do with this. I will also take an HDRI environment, so we will be able to see a bit more what we are doing. This one is nice. So yeah, I have my tool, and I will put it inside Cloner. Okay, and then I'm just able to play with the different thing. Radial Cloner, and just play, offset it, and create the design you want. And one thing that I really like about motion design, and that I don't like about video games or about design, industry design, is you can't do intersection. There we have the freedom to do this. Oh wow, amazing. And to don't give a fuck about making this crazy pattern with a lot of intersection. And that's why I love so much motion design, is that you can have your tools intersecting to create fun patterns. And for me it's really nice, because you see you can create a nice shape just by playing with this, and it will render. It's nice, but you can do it that much if you're doing video games or stuff like this. So that's why I love motion. You can really play with this kind of thing. And you can play also with the final angle. For example, you can set keyframe there, you can go there, you can go and minus 360. You can, for example, check it. It will be a bit ugly, but let's select this. Then you can go inside the curves. You can play with the curves. Just play a bit, have fun. And you can add effectors, because that's a cloner, and you can add delay. Boing. Okay, that's ugly. That's better. And you can do really really fun thing. By the past, we've done a collab with Skiva, with a small head. I can try to see if I got it. It was cloner animation. It was this, yes. Yeah, that's cloner animation. So everything is under a cloner and animated like this. So just play with this. You can also play with the size. Well, okay. And go back. So really simple way to do things. Okay. The animation is really ugly. The mesh is not that good, but I know you understand. I know you understand what I want to do. And then you can duplicate your cloner, move it, change the shape, change the size, change the orientation. Oh, having some bugs. Because of the effector, I guess. But just play the effector and the... No, it was the scale, sorry. And just to offset things, you can reverse it, you can select cool angles, play with depth of field, and it's okay. You can make a really nice thing. And the shape are really interesting, you know. If you do some close-ups or see what it looks like, yeah, it's really nice. It's flickering because of this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I will not show you more than this, because every texturing part or any stuff, it's up to you, you know. You can select the texture you want, you can make some nice texture with Octane and stuff. You can go back inside ZBrush, do a rotopo. I don't know, do what you want. I just wanted to show you today that you can create this fun shape that looks really clean with Fusion 360, and you can play with it and have a lot of fun. It's just a tool, so never be afraid of creativity. Take things, play with. For example, we also made this collaboration with. I have the video there with frame in color on Instagram, and it looks beautiful, you know. And you know what? This is a real footage. It's real footage of ink. And a lot of guys asked me, hey, can you do a tutorial how you do this? Because you think that everything was like procedural or made in a Houdini sheet or something like this. When I say Houdini sheet, Houdini is not sheet. I just say Houdini sheet because I'm very bad at Houdini. Okay. So yeah, it's just real ink and displacement, you know, and just focus on simple things and composition and lighting. Also, we've made lately these characters, and it was made really with Boolean tools, a lot of Boolean tools in ZBrush, and then we used Substance to add the last level of detail. And you know what? It's not really hard as soon as you are creative. And you know what? I will show you this lacing. I've made the small test, but you know what? That's my girlfriend who do this image, and she's only learning Cinema 4D for 2 weeks. And I've put this image on groups and motion designers to see how much people loved it. And actually, people loved it. So if you want to do some stuff that people like, be original and be creative. I think that's the most powerful thing that you can do. Just learn tools, play with things, and don't try to copy one artist, but get inspired and try to do a lot of stuff with what you know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You have all the links under the description, and see you next time for another video. Feel free to subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.